Topic 18, Lesson 4, Graphing Equations. So far you've already learned how to make a rule with multiplication and division using a table. This lesson, you're going to learn how to graph equations using the information in a table. So our essential question is, how can you use a table to make a graph? Let's find out. Let's say Susan makes $6 for every hour she babysits. Let's draw a graph of the money she makes. So if our x is, for every hour, 1 hour, she's going to make $6. If she worked 2 hours, she's going to make $12. 3 hours, $18. And of course, 4 hours, she's going to make $24. Now let's graph it. So, we start off, this is our graph, and we'll need to go back and find out what our first one was. Our first one was this one, 1, 6. So we come over to the 1 and go up to the 6, and that's our first point, 1, 6. And notice, over here, our y-axis, it goes up in intervals of 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30, because that's how much she was making, $6 per hour. And then this down here would be the number of hours, 1 hour, 2 hour, and so forth. So our first one, 1, 6. Second, again, she worked 2 hours, and she's going to make $12. So we go over to 2, and we go up to 12. So our second point is 2, 12. Third, she's going to go over to the third hour, go all the way up to 18. Go over to the 4, and go all the way up to $24. And we can even extend it to the fifth hour, and she's going to make $30. And so now we see what we have here. We have a line. And there's our graph, showing how much she's going to make for every hour she works. Now let's try this one. If y equals x minus 4, let's make a chart and then graph the data. So pause this video and try it on your own. Good luck. Alright, let's see how you did. If this is our rule, y equals x minus 4, let's make a chart. Our chart is, again, if our rule is y equals x minus 4, let's start off with x being our 4. Instead of 1 or 2 or something like that, we're going to start off with our x being 4. And if that's the case, y equals 4 minus 4, we're going to get 0. Next one, if we were going to say x equals 5, we'll plug it in, y equals 5 minus 4, and that's where we get our 1. If x equals 6 minus 4, we're going to get 2. And if y equals 7 minus 4, we just plug in that x7, we're going to get 3. So now let's go ahead and graph it. Did yours look like this? Or you can connect the lines up like that. So we have 4, 0. So that was our first one, 4, 0. Then our next one here, 5, 1. We go all the way over to 5, go up to 1, and so forth. And if you wanted to, you could actually graph it and follow the line. It would probably go something like that. Did yours look like that? Hope so. Alright, now try graphing some equations on your own. Good luck.